Hello, MU Tigers. My name is Megan Smith, and welcome to this week's Spare the Skip. Today I'm going to talk about Kanye West's 7th studio album, The Life of Pablo, and along with it, the current state of online music streaming. If this is your first time hearing the name Life of Pablo, then you must not have A, social media, or B, cool friends. Although the album was officially released on February 14th, admittedly over a month ago, it was only yesterday that Kanye announced he's reworking Wolves, the 13th track on the album, stating along with the announcement that Life of Pablo is meant to be a, quote, living, breathing, changing creative expression, hashtag contemporary art, unquote. The reworking includes an added verse by Vic Mensa and a guest spot from Sia. Of course, the updated track, like the rest of the album, is only available on Tidal. This announcement comes coincidentally at the same time that most users' 1-month free subscription of Tidal is about to or has already run out. Fortunately for those in that boat, Tidal announced on the 16th that they would be extending users' free trials an extra 30 days because of Life of Pablo updates. But what about after those extra 30 days? Originally, Kanye had tweeted his intent to release Life of Pablo outside of Tidal a week following its release. But he later went back to say that Life of Pablo will never be available outside of Tidal. Which begs the question, how far will Kanye go to get you to pay for Tidal? Now, I can't answer that for everyone, but personally, I have never once paid for a streaming site and admittedly may have downloaded The Life of Pablo on my laptop from a friend's flash drive. Don't tell Kanye. Well, I admit this freely. I also understand that in doing this, I'm also part of a larger problem. Currently, there are over 50 million subscribers to Spotify, but only 25% pay the $10 a month fee or $5 for students. What does this mean for the music industry? Despite Kanye's claims that he's $53 million in debt, he's actually doing pretty well. It's the smaller artists that suffer. In today's music landscape, the truth is you simply can't survive on music sales alone. For the big artists like Kanye, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Rihanna, Adele, this doesn't matter all that much. The revenue they accrue on concert sales, merchandise, movie deals, book deals, appearances is so great that, ironically, their music sales don't actually matter that much in the grand scheme of their careers. Of course, the number of albums they sell and plays on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, or other streaming sites matter, but for their wallets, it no longer matters like it used to. However, it's the artists that can't rely on those other sources of revenue that are now struggling more than before. There are a few solutions to this. One, of course, is to suck it up and start paying for Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, or even, God forbid, buying your music instead of ripping it off of YouTube. Now, I'd be a hypocrite to say this is a realistic solution for most of us broke college students. The music industry is realizing this as well. And the most practical solutions actually have nothing to do with consumers at all. The simplest solution to is having artists diversify their incomes. With smaller artists, this means finding licensing companies that can get them high-paying contracts with companies, films, or TV shows, along with embracing alternative methods of music monetization. Now, Kanye West can beg his fans to subscribe to Tidal as much as he wants, but the frank truth is, many, me included, just aren't going to do it. If there's a cheaper option out there, the American consumer is going to take it. But this doesn't have to mean the music industry is doomed. Despite only being released on Tidal, The Life of Pablo is still one of Kanye's most talked about albums to date. And now that's all for Spare the Skip this week. Let's head back to Davis and Haley.